Okay, continuing my chat with Kim. She's the autistic occupational therapy who's been spending this afternoon with me. And I have lots of questions about sensory processing disorders in neurodiverse children, teens, and young adults. So I've been hearing from parents that it's really hard to just accomplish something productive daily. So, can you give me some insights of why that is so difficult? To get up in the morning, to even get dressed, to maintain a productive schedule that neurotypicals can do reasonably well. Even they're stressed out, but for neurodiverse people with SPD, that's really difficult.
Yes, there's a few things that are coming to my mind. So one of the things is a lot of effort goes into trying to figure out what to do and sequence tasks. And for me, I have such a hard time knowing what to do first, second, third, and I spend so much energy trying to figure that out, and that's why I need routine. That's why I thrive on doing the same things every day. And also I have dyspraxia, which is a sensory processing difficulty with motor planning and having my body coordinate actions. And so I have to rehearse in my head, like what I'm doing while I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. And when there's a change or when somebody interrupts it, I have to start all over, and it's hard. So when you have this sudden huge change with the virus, and all of a sudden the kids aren't going to school anymore, and the routine is different, and everything is just different. It's like waking up in a new city, in a new country, in a new time zone, or not time zone, but like it's like waking up in the 1900s in England or something. Right. And it's foreign. Your body is foreign. Your environment's foreign, even though it's really not. But it is to that individual because of how our brains work.
Right. That is an amazing explanation, actually. Yes. So you talk about a big disruption such as COVID-19.
It can be a little one too.
Yeah, exactly. That's my next point. Yeah. So I'm actually thinking, because I also feel anxious as a mom, I tend to repeat myself more often. And when it comes to helping my son do his schoolwork, and he totally hates it when I repeat myself. But now you just told me that because when parents repeat and they are probably in the middle of processing and thinking about it, and then that's why. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, so use visuals. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab something.
Okay.
Okay, so I tend to get really fixated on things, and we'll do them for hours and hours and hours, and I need to take a break, but I'm not able to pull myself away. My husband will come in and he'll say, Kim, you need to take a break, and I get so mad at him. And even though I need him to tell me that, or to communicate that to me, I just get really angry. And so what we do is we have cards. It just says take a break in 10 minutes.
Yes.
And so he'll put it in front of me, and then I can see it. And that's easier for me because verbal, my auditory processing is a challenge, and I do better with visual and processing. So seeing it takes less brain energy than hearing it. And for me, if I don't take a break in 10 minutes, because I'm still caught up, he'll come and put this card in front of me. Says, take a break. And if I'm not able to stop, because sometimes I'm still not, then he will talk to me, and but usually he will also give me firm pressure on my shoulders, and he'll give me something specific to do, because without that specific, I won't know what to do sometimes. So he might say, Kim, you need to, or why don't you go and do 3 yoga poses, or something like that. Or why don't you go and ride your bike for 15 minutes? Now, I don't always need that specific of a cue, but sometimes I may if I'm really stuck. And yeah.
I love that. I'm totally going to steal all of that. Thank your husband. I'm going to totally implement that. That makes so much sense, because I'm thinking, if I have cookies, so as a last resort, I would say, hey, cookies are ready, and he will come straight out like to the kitchen, and then we're able to maybe go on to different activity. But that's something very specific,
Yeah.
as a last resort, as opposed to me standing in front of his door and just keep repeating myself, hey, what are you doing there? When are you going to come out? So
Yeah, and
that's good.
sometimes you can get, like, sometimes I get stuck, and I call
Yeah.
them thought loops or action loops, and I'll get stuck in something and I
Yeah.
can't break away. It can
Right.
even happen with talking. I might repeat the same thing, and it's not
Right.
even what I'm meaning to say.
Right.
I just can't stop.
Right.
And I need you to come into my room and help me stop at those points.
Okay, that's great. So definitely explore visual schedules, and also try to use different type of scaffolding other than verbally telling neurodiverse people it's time to do this, or repeating yourself, but switch to something written might be helpful.
And do first then. So if
Right.
you're trying to get them to do some like a math, have a first then schedule, make it tactile, make it something that they can hold, maybe have a first math, and for the math,
Right.
maybe that can be a calculator. You have a calculator there.
And
then ball, and you can have a ball there, and they can go play ball after they do math. So for me too, it's really important to have, some people can do okay with just the flat schedules and flat visuals, but some people need they need to be able to touch and feel and manipulate the items for them to really understand it and connect with it. So having those kind of things are good too.